stuff. Katie plays stuff.
Hey, I'm Katie, and this is Katie Plays Stuff, where I play stuff for you. And today we are starting Life is Strange Reunion. I cannot even believe we're here. I never thought this day would come. Guys, Chloe is coming back to the series, or maybe just for a reunion, right? We all know that the last game was not the best. At least not in my heart. I know there was a lot of people that really loved the last one, Double Exposure. We got to play as Max again, which is my favorite part about it. Everything else about it is not my favorite part. We did get some good new characters in the last game, which I think we're going to see a lot of those old characters because it is set in the exact same location as Double Exposure. But Chloe has somehow come back into our lives. Now, this might be a little tough to figure out because of the choices I made in Life is Strange 1, like sacrificing the entire town and killing Chloe. So she might be kind of mad at me. I don't know. If you have never seen my first Life is Strange playthrough, I will leave it down below. I'll also leave the Double Exposure one down there in case you want to watch that too. The first Life is Strange game is one of the first big series that I played on this channel when I first started back in 2014, probably. Maybe it was 2015. That game really put me on the map of YouTube. I got a lot of my subscribers from that game specifically. A lot of you guys that are still here watching are from that game. And the fact that you're still here all these years later, and like I'm an old ass lady, and like my house has changed so many times, and now my hair is like down to my ass crack, like I'm just happy to be here, man. So I don't want to talk your ear off right now. I want to get right into this game. I will yap to you the entire time because that is what we do. We also need to talk about what choices I'm going to make in this game because of, what happened with Chloe in the past. I was a really big Warren stan, if you guys remember. I even had an animated video that someone made of me because of my love for Warren. And yeah, this is going to be interesting. So let's get started. All right, guys, it is time, and ooh, the music is getting me in my feels. I am so ready for this. I feel like I've really needed this lately, a little bit of calm. All right, let's get started. Hopefully we have a little recap from what happened last time because I don't really remember all that much.
My name is Max Caulfield.
All right, here we go.
I came back to Arcadia Bay to study photography at Blackwell Academy. But it was there I started having visions. Visions of the town being wiped out by an impossible storm. I fled to the bathroom to compose myself, but instead witnessed something awful. No! Instinctively reaching out, I discovered I could rewind time.
The girl Max saved was me.
Chloe Price and I were childhood best friends.
We grew close once more as we reveled in Max's strange new powers.
We discovered I can freely rewind up to a few minutes at a time. And if I concentrate on a photo, I can travel much further into the past, projecting my mind back into my younger body.
But we also learned that making significant changes to the past can have devastating consequences for the present.
With the aid of my power, we solved the disappearance of Chloe's friend, Rachel.
But even though we brought Rachel justice, Max's twisting of time had a cost. The storm. Looking down into Arcadia Bay from the lighthouse as the storm raged, I truly believed the only way to save everyone else was for Max to rewind back to that fateful bathroom and let me die.
I was forced to make an impossible choice. Save Chloe, or save Arcadia Bay. After everything that happened, I didn't use my powers for years. I lost myself in photography, a career that brought me to Vermont's prestigious Caledon University, at the invitation of its president, Yasmin Fayed. Being an artist in residence, I worked with some incredible students and staff. Like Amanda Thomas, the lively stand-up comedian who works at the Snapping Turtle, and Vin Lang, Yasmin's assistant and then leader of the mysterious Abraxas Society. Most importantly, I became close friends with Moses Murphy, a nerdy astrophysicist, and Safi Llewellyn Fayad, a glamorous student of poetry, and Yasmin's daughter.
Then, tragedy struck. After a night of stargazing, Max found Safi murdered.
For days, I mourned. Safi's death bringing back painful memories of Chloe, Arcadia Bay, of everything we lost. Then, I heard Safi's voice again. I reached out with my power, rusty from disuse, and shifted into a parallel timeline where Safi was still alive, but still in danger.
Shifting back and forth between the two timelines, Max's investigation uncovered many secrets of Caledon, but the clues didn't add up.
Until I discovered I was not the only one with powers. Safi was a shapeshifter and was using her ability to sow discord and suspicion among the Caledon faculty that she blamed for the fate of her best friend Maya, who took her own life. Working together, we exposed the truth, but in so doing, we discovered someone else had been instrumental in covering up the lies of Caledon. Safi's mother, Yasmin.
Years of resentment overrode Safi's control of her power. Her consciousness splintering across the campus as an impossible storm loomed overhead.
In desperation, I grabbed hold of Safi and a photo and pulled both our minds back in time.
In the past, Safi, now clear-minded, begged Max to shoot her, to stop this horror from happening again.
But I refused to repeat my past mistakes, torn between two terrible options. I chose a third way. Inside the storm, causality fractured. I faced my past and united the fragments of Safi's mind. I merged the timelines back into one, saving Safi, and together we escaped the storm.
An action that will have significant repercussions. And Safi herself? She left Caledon on a quest to find other people like her. But before she did, she asked Max if she would support her, flaws and all, or condemn her for the people she hurt.
From the moment I merged the timelines, my ability to rewind time started to return. I have this power to help people. After everything I've been through, I won't run from it anymore.
Damn. Okay, that was a good recap because there is a lot of stuff that I do not remember, or I didn't remember. The fact that Safi is a literal shapeshifter, oh my god. When that happened in the last game, I was so disappointed. I don't know. There was a lot about the last game I wasn't in love with. I also feel like all of the choices, at least almost all of the choices that you make in the last game, mean nothing at the end. They really don't change anything. So I do have my gripes with the last one. I also don't really love the whole Avengers kind of thing where now Safi wants to get together this group of supernatural humans and create this team and stuff. It just doesn't feel like Life is Strange. It's a little too strange, you know what I mean? But yeah, so would you like to decide the choices that were made previous to the story? So let's make our choices here. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit strange. So I might get some flack for this, but I want to keep this playthrough as close to my original Life is Strange playthrough as possible, right? So, you know, over 10 years ago when I played Life is Strange 1, I decided to sacrifice Chloe over Arcadia Bay. Not because I didn't love Chloe, but because I chose the town and all of the people in the town over Chloe. And I feel like that's a very controversial choice because everybody loves Chloe. I love Chloe. I do. I kept comparing her to my own childhood best friend that I'm very close with, and I didn't see her as a love interest in that game. I saw her as my best friend, who I would do anything for, except for, I guess, sacrifice an entire town. But I had my reasonings, and if you would like to go watch that playthrough, then please feel free. I feel like you guys are going to see a lot of playthroughs of Max and Chloe together, right? I don't think you're going to see that many playthroughs of Max and Chloe just being friends. And that is what we're going with today. And I know my friend Shannon is going to kill me right now. She's going to be so mad. But that is what we're doing. So I'm going to make all of the same choices that I did in my last playthroughs to keep this as solid as possible. So we'll go with Amanda here. I did romance Amanda in the last game. She's not my favorite love interest of all, but I did romance her, so I'm going to keep that the same. What does it say? When she's not workshopping her stand-up comedy routines, Amanda bartends at the Snapping Turtle. Yeah, I don't need to read all of these, but so yes, I romanced her. As for Chloe, she died in Arcadia Bay. I still feel bad about it. Okay, but she did. Max and Chloe are just friends, and that's going to hurt some people, but in my story, they are just friends. Safi, God, I fucking hate Safi so much. I rejected her. I did not support her in her quest to start a superhuman team. And Vin gives me the ick. So I'm gonna be friends with him. Absolutely not am I interested in Vin. He was gross. He was hooking up with he was a dirty, dirty dog, and I don't want that. So these are my choices. I hope you stick around with me through this playthrough, and that maybe you see some other choices that you might not have seen in other playthroughs, or in your own playthrough. All right, let's get started.
Until we get the fuck out of there, okay? I don't know how. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe try reminding her that a drum machine doesn't take up half the van and smell like ass after the gig. 20 minutes? Yeah. Okay. I can make that work.
Still as badass as ever.
Last call, dearie. Either your band is heading on stage now, or I call the show.
Fuck. No show means no fee, means no gas, means no tour, means... Fuck!
Lie, threaten, or negotiate? I feel like Chloe would lie.
Come on, man. What's with the threats? They're heading on now, just grabbing the last gear from the van out back.
Yeah, okay. They better be.
Damn it. That was not a 20-minute lie. Maybe a 10-minute lie, if I'm lucky. And I'm never lucky.
What is going on? What?
Not again. It keeps getting worse. But I just need to find the way out. Assuming there is one.
Huh? Okay, so this must be something that keeps happening to her. She's getting sucked into what? Time warp? Different realities somehow? I'm also playing this with a mouse today. I usually do controller. I'm gonna try out mouse, and if I don't like it, I'll switch. Okay, this is the fireplace in Max's house, right?
Now, let's talk business. Wrong. You got hella cash.
Haven't talked this way in years. But why does this feel like it was only yesterday?
I remember that quote. So I believe that this voice actor is from Before the Storm. I don't think it's the original voice actor from Life is Strange 1. I might be wrong.
How long has this been going on? These nightmares that feel like
let's
memories.
Ooh, we got little
Only getting
footprints.
worse.
Deer prints. Gun.
Stop stalling, Max. Pull the trigger.
Oh, shit.
That memory can't be real. The Max I know wouldn't shoot anyone. But why does it feel real?
There's a camera.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
This is so crazy that we're playing as her right now.
Lately, I feel like she's the only thing in my mind that belongs there.
Going to the lighthouse. Oh, shit.
I know I'm alive. I've got a decade of memories to prove it. But somewhere, deep in a place I try never to go, I also know I'm dead.
Interesting. Okay, so maybe her timelines are connecting. Like, when I decided to save Arcadia Bay, she got sent to a world where I chose Chloe. Like, she's been living her life in a different timeline, maybe?
My own death. The one I begged Max to choose. It feels realer than my life. But how?
Max?
Max? Who the fuck are you? Max, no!
Ooh, she's got a blackout tattoo on her arm?
There's one person who can help me understand what the fuck is going on. But why do I keep hallucinating her pointing a gun at me?
What is going on in there? Where the hell is the bad?
I just told you, man. They're loading in now. And why isn't there a ramp on the back door? Or do they not have handicap accessibility in wherever the fuck town?
Where actually is the band, though? I'm kind of confused. Why is she lying? Green-haired girl plays Chloe for the first time. Oh, this is about to get wild. I love New York.
Wow. Okay, fine. I'll go get my camera. Just keep being resplendent till I get back. How long was I gone on this trip? 3 days? Somehow it still feels good to come home to Vermont. My camera is underneath all this.
Okay.
Car packing for dummies. Whatever you need most goes to the back.
Let's check this out. We got a donut box.
This weekend was the height of my professional success. And I survived it on donuts and coffee.
And apparently ramen noodles or something back there. Oh, there's our journal.
I always tell my students that a key to being an artist is a daily journal practice. Sometimes I even follow it myself. After last year, it was time to start fresh with a new journal.
All right. Okay, so this is where we're starting fresh, guys. We also have our phone. Who's ready to go through all the text messages? I don't know if I should do that right now or if we should wait a little bit. But let's read the journal at least. I'm always intimidated when I'm starting a new journal. It feels like I'm supposed to be making some sort of grand statement, especially since I haven't had much to say since the storm that changed everything last year. Well, that's somewhere to start. Last year, it felt like everything was falling apart when my friend Safi died. And then I found a world where Safi wasn't dead and a new ability to jump between realities. And then everything really did fall apart until Safi and I managed to put it back together. But then Safi ended up being the scariest human on Earth. Oh my god, I don't know what is wrong with that girl. If there's anybody in the comments that likes Safi, please let me know. Give me your reasons. I've been thinking about Chloe a lot. I mean, I always did. But ever since the storm, it's been sort of a constant presence. It's not a bad thing, actually. It feels like I'm more connected to her than any point since she died. But it's intense. Okay, so in my story, she dies. Okay. In some ways, there's very little to report. Same place, same house, same life. After so many years of endlessly moving around, one adventure to the next, I've suddenly found myself, I don't know, cocooned? But in other ways, I've been going through a bit of a metamorphosis. All right, Hillary Duff. When Yasmin asked me to teach full-time, I was shocked. Hell yeah, Max! I thought she was joking. But after attending a few of my workshops, she was confident I could do it. And here's the second shock. It looks like she was right. I love teaching. I care about my students, and being the kind of teacher who nurtures them in a way mine never did, to put it mildly. Maybe that's enough. For now, it definitely is. But for how long? It's not that I feel stuck exactly, but is this what I've been building towards all this time? Am I ready to commit to this place? To this version of me? Maybe that's why I said yes when my agent Hazel, holy crap, I have an agent now, suggested that I spend the week in New York. Maybe I can get my on-the-road fix while still putting down some roots. But then she sent me some interview questions in advance, and ugh. Where do you get your inspiration from? Is it too weird to say that I'm inspired by death? Not inspired exactly. Driven by death? Defined by death? What the hell would someone say to that? Sorry about your weird life? Stop crying on my notes? Actually, this is a reporter, so the next question would be, then why is your work so much less depressing lately? No urban landscapes, no rusted rebar. You're even getting into portraiture. And yeah, I guess Caledon has been good for me. It feels alive in a way that doesn't hurt anymore. I had already broken into every derelict building and bowling alley last year, so this year I just kind of learned how to live with the living again. See, this is why I don't do interviews. And then we have this freaky fucking thing, and it looks like it's wearing a thong. That thing was so scary. Alright, so we have our objectives, take a photo of the sunset. We have our text messages. So we have our agent, Moses, Spam, Safi, Vin, Yasmin, and Amanda. Okay, this might not take me too long, hopefully. And then we got collectibles. I will read these in the next scene. Let's go take a picture first. I want to go through this. This hat is diabolical, Max. This better be a memory for you. I don't want to see you wearing it. Oh, I can move it.
My agent Hazel said I need to look more like an artist.
Oh, great.
So I bought this hat. I think I'll stick to looking like Max.
I agree. I agree. Not my favorite hat. Oh, there's the camera there. Okay.
1 gallery showing, 3 magazine meetings, and 1 commission proposal. So of course I packed 25 different outfits.
Of course.
My manager Hazel is always looking out for me.
Okay, so we have different pictures she's taken. Could be a good one for Long Vista Monthly, but they pay shit. Oh, she's getting freaking her pictures in magazines now and everything.
And sometimes I want to kill her.
No more photos of your friends, please. Terrible. I love Moses. He is one character from the last game that like I really, really like. Magnifique, says Hazel. Okay, so I guess she likes the sunset photos.
Some of my students take my class so seriously, it's intimidating.
Okay, so what, this is her excellent work. You really brought the subject to life. So she's like grading papers and
Loretta
stuff.
is smart enough to half-ass her assignments and get away with it.
Oh, Loretta. I remember Loretta. Compositionally very effective. Next time, focus in on how the lighting can sculpt your intended emotion. All right.
My most trusted companion.
All right, let's grab the camera.
The selfie I took just before this trip. I think I knew I'd want to hold on to this moment.
Oh, that's so cute, actually.
Time for your close-up.
All right, C to open the camera. Oh, we got a little squirrel. Kinda, I don't know how to zoom. Oh, we still got the double exposure thing. Wow. I don't like it. All right, let's take picture to sunset. Press E to zoom. Okay. Oh, and we got the squirrel right on the side. Love it. Oh, he moved. That's all right. Save it. Oh, these games are always so pretty. Okay, it's Moses. Are you back? Are you safe? Of course I'm safe. Still on the road. What's going on? Good. Then stay away for now. There's some kind of attack on campus. Oh my god, what's happening? Are you okay? I'm headed to the observatory. There are students trapped. It's a fire, spreading quick, really bad. Stay away. I'll let you know when it's clear. No, I'm coming to help. I'll be there soon. Stay safe. Fuck! Alright, well, before we get to that, I am gonna read the text messages, because I feel like once we get there, action is gonna be happening. So let's get the text messages done. I'll try to go as fast as I can, I promise. If you do want to skip the text messages, if you're not a big sit here while I read for 10 minutes kind of thing, I'm gonna leave the timestamp right here, so you can skip on if you want to. And we also have this music playing. Great. While I read these text messages. Here, let me play something else for you while I read these. Tony says he might make it out for Thanksgiving, but Labor Day's a no-go. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was really looking forward to meeting him. It's hard. I know we're both busy, and I don't mind waiting for the holidays, but when he says he can come and then cancels, I know. Okay, I have an idea for something that might cheer you up, but it should wait until next week. For now, want to meet at the Turtle and commiserate? Sure. Max, I know you hated every minute of our Machine Angel marathon, but it means a lot that you wanted to cheer me on. Moses, it was my absolute pleasure to try and fail to understand what that sexy robot was doing. Hey, are we on for 2 today? Yes. Sorry, we have a faculty meeting with President Teller on Monday. My advisor's asking me to prep some slides on the future of physics. Just put your face on the last slide. I don't think he has that sense of humor. Or any sense of humor. But yes. I should be done by 2. Cool. Anything I can do to help? Yes. Bring marshmallows. Want to cancel today? What? No. Why would I? Because. I'm guessing you still haven't packed for your trip? Well, I moved all my clothes onto the bed. Progress is being made. But I don't need to cancel. I want to run a couple outfit ideas by you anyway. Okay, see you too. Sounds like we won't get much testing done this time. Hey, you're back in town tomorrow night, right? Yeah, sometime in the evening. If this is a surprise birthday thing, I would love to opt out. Oh, right, your birthday was yesterday. Sorry, slipped my mind. Okay, there's no fire going on. I bet it's a birthday party, unless there's a fire. Let's hope it's a birthday. It's been a crazy weekend. There's a lot happening. Like, a lot. Is everything okay? Just focus on your trip. I'll fill you in when you get back. Okay. Some kind of attack on campus. He did say stay away, so maybe it's not a birthday. But, alright. Next. Unknown number. Oh, okay, it's Chloe. Yo, Max. I get it if I'm the last person you wanted to hear from. Saw on the news about the storm, and I hope you're alright. But if Chloe is dead in my timeline, then how did we get a text message? They're gonna have to explain this. And Safi. Hey, how's the road? Where even are you? Safi, you haven't answered my calls or texts. I miss you. Just let me know you're okay, please. Stop texting me. You told me where you stood before, on the Overlook. You weren't there for me then. No need to pretend you are now. That's not fair. I still care about you. Just call me back. Safi, are you there? Hey, just hope you're okay. That's all. Call me. Okay, I don't want to talk to her anyway. Vin! Alright, Vin. Amanda's having a back-to-back school night at the Turtle. You in? I shouldn't. I only have a few more days until my first class starts. I have to revise my syllabus. Make sure I have the class portal set up. Ugh. Moses says I have imposter syndrome, but I've never finished high school. Can you really call it imposter syndrome if you're an actual imposter? Oh dear. A classic case of the jitters. Step 1, take a breath. Oh, and I need to check if the waivers are required for classes that meet outside of the normal. Deep breaths. Got it. I just ordered you at Cosmo. Meet me at the bar for step 2. Ugh, fine. It was good to see you tonight. And remember what I said, fake it till you make it. Your students are so excited to learn from a famous photographer. And once they meet you, they'll be so excited to learn from you. Don't stress. Thanks, Vin. I mean it. See, Vin, I feel like is a good friend. Good friend, creepy guy. I'm gonna kill Owen, I swear. What did he do now? He got all snooty because I didn't understand the neuroplasticity of large language models, but then needed help with the copy machine. I have a lot of large language to feed to that guy. Large language, huh? That's what she said. I'm torn. On one hand, I like having a friend in the president's office. And on the other, you want to watch me verbally eviscerate Owen? It's a real conundrum. Hey, I saw an audition sheet in Lakeport this afternoon. I think it was an all-male take on The Taming of the Shrew. Just a heads up. Ugh, I'm aware. You don't like that theater company? I do not. The artistic director is a talentless hack. Also, we dated for a while in sophomore year. Hey, are you coming to Amanda's open mic thing? Actually, I can't. Tell you the whole story when I get back, but for now, is there anything you want from New York City? Black and white cookie. Black and white cookie. Alright, so there's Vin. We got Yasmin, who is Sophie's mother. Maxine, hello. I've missed you since leaving campus. Are you well? President Fayad, it's so nice to hear from you. Please, it's former president, if anything. But I much prefer Yasmin. Okay, so she's not the president anymore. You got it, Yasmin. Things are great. I love my class. The students are so smart and inquisitive. And my new agent, Hazel, has been really pushing my work to galleries and magazines. I'm so grateful for you for getting me that instructor role. That is so exciting! You earned your new role entirely on your own merits. You are a great artist. You deserve to have your work appreciated on campus and out in the world. Oh, thank you. I have been desperately trying to reach Safia. Have you heard from her? I'm sorry, no, just a single text, but no information about where she is or what she's doing. It's the same for me. I'm worried. I know, me too. We got Amanda. Amanda, who's a girlfriend, possibly? How was class today? It was great. We had a handful of squirrels, some finches. I thought I saw a hermit thrush, but it flew away before I got to the right page in my field guide. Love it. Hey, the Turtle's having a movie night tomorrow. I need a spooky, autumnal, family-friendly film. Any thoughts? Oh, let me bring over my DVD binders. I have a bunch of options. Wait, family-friendly? I don't know if I have anything. Yeah, that's what Vin said. It was good seeing you tonight. Great seeing you too. If you ever want to do a family unfriendly night, I'm happy to lend my film collection. Hey, just checking in. How you doing? Not bad. Heading out. I thought we were together. Are we not together? Okay. Not bad. Heading out for a date with a girl in Brattleboro who has a pet parrot. Are you sure she wasn't a pirate in disguise? Hold on. She's asking if I have any pieces of 8. I assume that's a new kind of indica edible? Okay, the parrot was way too loud, and the pirate girl is still working things out with her ex. So that's out. Why are the cute ones always so emotionally unavailable? You tell me. Yeah, I guess I deserve that. You don't. I'm sorry. It's just, you and I get along so well. Sometimes I wonder why we broke up. Okay, so they were together, and then they broke up. Damn, I am getting no kisses this whole game. I can already see it now. This sucks. I know. I'm sorry we weren't quite right for each other, but you're still one of my favorite people in Lakeport. And I'm really glad that we're friends, assuming you still want to be friends. Say no more, and same to you. Hey, you free this Friday? I was talking to my new bartender about what we could do to help Lakeport after the storm, and long story short, we're having an open mic night. I'm gonna do stand-up. Wait, this Friday? I'm so sorry I can't come. My agent set up a couple of gallery shows in New York City. I have to leave right after my class. What? That's amazing. Congratulations. Thanks. Mind if I stop by the Turtle tonight? I have to choose a couple of prints to bring with me, and I'd love a second opinion. You're on. I'll have a free drink waiting at the bar for the almost birthday girl. And then we have Hazel. Who is this character? Updates. Bouchon Gallery in Soho and Astrid in Williamsburg. Both interested. Trying to pit them against each other on the fee. More to come. Wow, that's great news. Thanks. Also, Apter wants to include you in a feature. Something about post-industrial naturalism, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, I'd rather you have your own spread. Holy shit, but I mean, Aperture? I'm honored just to be considered. They're lucky to have you. Trust me. I know most of the editors there are dying for young talent. Okay, things are happening. I want you to get down to New York for some gallery tours. The 2 I mentioned above, plus maybe a couple of more if I can lock them in. Oh, look at my calendar. What are you thinking? Don't kill me. Can you do this weekend? Wow. Okay. I'll look into it right away. I'm in. Excellent. Finalizing plans now. We'll send you the itinerary. Get excited. This is going to be huge for you. All right, guys. I read all the text messages. It wasn't as bad as the last game. I feel like I was sitting there for an hour when I read the text messages last time. But let's get back into the fucking program, okay? Moses says there is a fire happening.
Something horrible is happening on campus. I've got to get back now.
Oh shit, Max. Okay, step on the pedal. Let's go. Mad Max. Okay. Okay, maybe there really is an emergency. Holy?
I've been gone for 3 days and all hell has broken loose.
Okay then. Well, we gotta
This
fucking
is
get
so
going.
horrible.
Tab to check your messages. Okay. Well, I've already read them. Let's just look around here. This place is dirty. We got a fire in there, literally raging in the observatory. Oh no.
Where's the damn fire department?
They're all tied up at that destroyed building where this mess started. Fremont?
But all the students are down here. Fuck!
All units on site, 1082 at the Fine Arts Building. Repeat, all units.
Damn it! Come on!
Okay, so they're just gonna let me run into this flaming building? Like, nobody's gonna stop me?
Campus security is out in force. Is it for the fire or something else?
Probably the fire? I don't know. Caledon kills? Okay, who set this fire? Loretta's march? March on campus? Oh no.
Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this?
This corrupt and criminal administration will not silence us. What happened in 3 days?
What the hell? Where did all this anger come from?
You're needed, Max, apparently. You bring the happy. Stop the lies.
Where did all this come from?
Use your powers, Max.
Get us out of here!
What?
No! Hang on! I will get help!
Where are the fire trucks? Oh my god, this is scary.
Can't get in here!
Okay. Hold on. Oh shit, I'm going the long way. And there's people just standing in the parking lot not helping. Let's just see if there's anything to pick up on the ground. Okay, we got... Oh, there's gasoline?
Someone set this fire on purpose.
With people inside? Jesus.
Ah, damn it!
I hate this place.
The security! There's students trapped in the atrium!
No shit, you need to clear out now!
The whole campus is burning. This is so horrible.
Huh?
Help!
Oh my god.
Moses? Hold on!
Is that
I'm
Safi?
coming!
What did you think you were gonna do? Run into there?
The roof is caving in.
That's not Safi. Holy shit.
No, no, no. Come on. Come on.
Okay, she's going back in time before the trip, or?
I'll save you, Moses. I'll save everyone. Just give me time.
Okay, hell yeah. Alright, this is kind of exciting.
No smoke. No screams. I did it. Oh God. I did it. I jumped into a photo again. I'm sure this won't have terrible, far-reaching consequences for the school or the people I love.
Well, if you didn't, it's gonna blow up anyway.
What have I done?
I was a butterfly.
It's Friday. The fire started Sunday evening. Okay. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have come back. Maybe I'll just fuck everything up. But maybe I can't fuck it up any more than it already was. I'm here now. I can do something. I have to do something.
I almost feel like she should find a different picture and pick, you know, a date a little bit further back so she has more time. But, alright, 2 days, we can do it. I'm so ready. Also, Moses was holding Chloe. How the hell? How did she get up to the observatory? I don't know.
What did I do after I took this photo? It feels like a lifetime ago. Yes, I was going to see Moses. If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies time travel. And we will do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous. But this is my home, and I won't let it. Oh my God.
Oh, like, there's fire in it or something? Is that what that is?
Hi.
Hey, Hazel.
Max! Big night tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm sorry. Something really, really big has come up. I can't make it this weekend.
You are kidding me. Max, these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
I'm so sorry for the late notice. I only just found out myself.
Okay, I see this all the time. Young, talented artist on the verge of stardom. You're feeling some jitters. I get it.
No, it's not that. I know what I need to do.
It's gonna be a wild ride. Also, I read online... Yes, I can pause it. Okay, quickly. I read online that this is not split up into chapters like they normally would do. This is just one long, you know, game. It's, I think, 11 to 12 hours from what I saw. So it's not going to be split into chapters. I'm going to kind of just have to choose when we stop the video. Obviously not right now, but I'll choose when the time is right.
It's so peaceful. But for how long?
Why don't we pick up our pace a little bit, you know? Get some pep in your step, Max. Meet Moses for hot chocolate, and we got
Moses should be waiting for me in his office.
Alright, let's see here. So are these all the same texts I've already read? Hold on, I will read that in just a second. Let me just make sure. Yes, okay, so I don't have to reread these, because look, we still have our old messages. Stay away, I'll let you know when the coast is clear. So we have all of our old messages too. That's interesting. Okay, Loretta. Hey, Loretta, just checking. Is everything okay? Yes, Max. Why do you ask? No real reason, but please tell me if there's anything dangerous going on with you. None more than usual. Again, what is this about? It's nothing, I promise. I'm just checking in. Alright, well, thanks for the super weird check-in, I guess. Alright, let's check out the journal. Breathe. Just breathe. Don't pass out. There's too much to do. I smelled the fire before I saw it. The smoke was thick by the time I drove into campus. I was already starting to wonder what I could do. If I used my powers, would it help, or just make everything worse? Then I saw Moses, and I stopped thinking at all. Moses and I have spent this year studying Rewind. So I forgot Moses knows about our powers, so that's going to be a little bit more helpful. It took a lot of convincing, but after seeing what happened when Safi lost control of her powers, he was certain that the more we know, the safer I'll be. Moses treats my powers like a question that can be answered, not a curse or a liability. It's been a long time since I felt like that. We never tested my ability to rewind into a photo as badly as Moses wanted to study it. After hearing about everything that happened in Arcadia Bay, he agreed it wasn't worth the risk. And it wasn't. Up until the moment he fell through the roof. One thing was clear. After months of testing, I can theoretically use my powers, all of my powers, without breaking the world, I guess. Guess it's time to test that theory. What even happened here? I was gone for a weekend and everything went to shit. I took crosstalk off my phone. Pros, productivity boost. Cons, didn't hear about a disaster on campus. In his text, Moses was clearly waiting until I got home to tell me something, but if a violent protest was closing in, would he really be cryptic about it? Okay, what do I know so far? I heard the cops talking about a house called Fremont. That's where the fire started. And the protest. Did Loretta start a mob? I know she can be tenacious, but that would be a new level. Will Moses think I did the right thing? Thankfully, I don't have to sit and wonder. He's still alive, so I can go ask him. Clearly you did the right thing. He fell through a roof that was on fire. I think he'll be happy. Okay, we gotta go meet him. We got show in progress in the planetarium.
The planetarium. Haven for astronomers and stoners alike.
That'd be so cool. I love a good planetarium. I mean, I haven't been since I was a kid, but man. C to open the camera. Oh, I thought it was E. It's C. So I could just take pictures anytime I want to.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
I mean, I don't really want to, though. Do I? I don't know. Jack-o'-lantern? Do I want to take a picture of this? It's like highlighted and it says jack-o'-lantern on top. Let's take a picture. Gorgeous.
He's smiling, but you know he feels empty inside.
I got a collectible.
Gourd vibes only.
Not gourd vibes. Okay, so we got sunset, jack-o'-lantern, one giant leap. I wonder how you know if something's a collectible or not. I don't know. And we got, let's see the screen over here.
His students don't call him Space Daddy for nothing.
Ugh.
No matter how often he tells them not to.
Everett Observatory Lectures Series. Mondays at 2 p.m. in the planetarium. Next week's topic, Astrophysics is for Everyone. A no dumb questions introduction to the stars by Moses Murphy, graduate student. I love that. Spooky Science Saturdays. Alright, excuse me, sir. Black holes beyond the event horizon. Our moon. Science is so cool. Okay, I've got restrooms this way. Abraxcast. Abraxcast. What is that? By Loretta Rice. Oh, it's her podcast. Okay.
Secrets. Corruption. Occultism. Power. Welcome back to Abraxcast, Caledon's only podcast dedicated to uncovering the hidden underbelly of the Abraxas Society. I am your host, Loretta Rice. This is episode 4, The Hall of Secrets. It has long been known that Abraxas is no ordinary campus club.
Right.
It seems to operate by its own rules and logic. Take their recent battle with the administration over housing. The Abraxas House is a Caledon-owned building at the periphery of Lakeport. After the storm, President Owen Teller declared the building uninhabitable and quickly advanced plans to have it condemned. Now, whatever one thinks about the administration's expansion plans, branded Caledon 2.0, university bylaws are very clear that Abraxas students must submit to relocation or risk disciplinary action.
Okay, so this could be the cause of the upset.
This is not what happened. Instead, students have been returning to the building, squatting in their old rooms, and staging disruptive protests. The planned demolition has been set back indefinitely. Now, my role as a journalist is not to pick sides, but to uncover the truth. And I have come to believe that the reason for Abraxas's peculiar leverage may rest inside the very house they are illegitimately occupying. Sources tell me of a section in the Abraxas house known as the Hall of Secrets. What is contained within it? No one knows. But I'm told it has been passed down for decades and remains very well concealed from even the most senior Abraxas members.
Sure.
It stands to reason that these secrets hold the key to understanding not just Abraxas, but also its peculiar hold over Caledon University. I, your faithful reporter, will not rest until I have uncovered the Hall of Secrets myself and revealed what lies within.
It's interesting that they're trying to make Abraxas happen again in this game when we tried to join Abraxas in the last game. We did all these weird little secret puzzles and stuff, and then it ended up just being nothing. Like, we just got in and then nothing. Like, nothing. Nothing about any of your choices or anything that you did in the last game amounted to anything. I will just say that right then and there. Nothing. So, the fact that they're bringing Abraxas back here, it's like, it's really hard to be interested in it when I don't care enough, you know? But I'll try. Oh, I also am glad that they got rid of crosstalk. It was like a social media thing on here. Maybe they realized that people didn't really like the crosstalk option. I read like some of the posts, you know, maybe the first like few hours I was playing, and then it just became too much. Like, I was doing way too many other things to like keep up on the weird social media posts and like the random jokes that Amanda was trying to tell and stuff. So I think that's a good idea that they got rid of it. I don't know. I don't know if that's like a popular decision or not, but I didn't love it. Let's see what we can do around here.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
Okay, this is already his office, so hold on. Let me just see if I missed anything to click on over here. Other than little posters and stuff. Ooh, spacesuit. Cool. And, let's do double exposure. Yeah, like this. Trippy.
Your Honor, my head's not in the clouds. It's up in space.
But the one thing about getting rid of crosstalk is now our pictures aren't posted to, like, the social media thing. We just have them as collectibles, I guess.
Moses should be in his office.
I know.
For our hot chocolate date.
I know. I gotta do everything else.
Yasmin's replacement has some big ideas for the school.
Okay, is this
Kinda
him?
wish he'd keep them to himself.
Alright, let's see. New president promises a bold new Caledon. Dr. Owen Teller will be the first to admit that he has big shoes to fill. In September, he became Caledon University's new president, after the long time tenure of Dr. Yasmin Fayyad. Since then, he's faced many detractors who question whether his proposed campus expansion and corporate partnerships are in keeping with Caledon's values. But Teller is undeterred. As a proud Caledon alumnus, I am delighted to return to my alma mater and shepherd the school into a new era, he tells me over a cappuccino in the school's Observatory cafe. Caledon has weathered many storms in the past year, both literal and reputational, but as we begin the arduous work of rebuilding... is there anything else? Okay, I don't get to read anymore. That's fine. He was boring anyway.
Come for the world-class education. Stay for the timeshare presentation.
This classroom is reserved. Recovery will be holding workshops on Monday the 23rd. Okay. Alright. I can see him! There's my guy! He's in there. Alright, hold on.
My classroom is the great outdoors. At least until it starts snowing.
So they didn't give you a classroom, or... That kind of sucks. Sucks for the people with allergies, huh? Okay, and this is conveniently blocked off. No way we're getting past this janitor cart. Alright, let's go talk to Moses.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s in a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is... Well, very highly regarded, it seems.
Max? You okay?
Sorry. Long day. You were saying?
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Right, the job offer. I remember. I mean...
Oh god, she's so bad at this. You'd think she would get better by now.
I overheard Vin on a call yesterday. Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
Or to be burned down. What about liberal arts? Sounds expensive. Oh, good.
I thought most students came to Caledon for liberal arts.
Currently, yes. But if we want to remain competitive and move past the events of last year, Caledon needs to modernize. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak, which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
I reward participation. It's not an easy A. Oh, great. She's just an easy teacher.
Everyone who's still in the class has an A, but plenty of students dropped when they realized how tough it would be.
I noticed that too. Not the academic curve we strive for, but perhaps that wasn't covered in your orientation.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries?
Okay.
It's like, how was this allowed to happen?
Wow. I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Well, duty calls. Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
I hate him. It's like,
Man, that guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer. But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
Nope.
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that was too dangerous.
Safer alternative. I know it's risky.
I acted on instinct. I hope it was the right choice.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
Worse,
No,
actually.
The show was great, incredible, but while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong. There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
He's like, you took a
I wasn't
selfie in
trying
front
to
of
take
it?
A photo. I dropped my camera when I saw
you.
Moses. I'm sorry, but I saw you.
Oh. Wow. Where was I?
On the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a Sunday. I need more hobbies. Okay. Before you came back here through the photo, did you try to rewind in the fire?
I forgot I could. I didn't know if I should. I didn't even know we still had that power at this point.
Oh my god. I didn't even think to.
Hey, you were in shock. It's understandable.
I've never felt so powerless before. All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
That's not true. You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start? Fire department? They'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. Which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
We're gonna rewind again? I'm so excited!
Let's get to work.
Hell yeah!
Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend.
Where did he go? Oh, he's over there. Okay.
Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control Z.
That's nice. Ah, I remember this room. And those pictures. Wait, were those the same pictures that were there? I don't think so. Oh yeah, there's like constellations on the walls and shit. What else we got around here? Is that Sailor Moon? No true samurai. Okay. Hold on, let me go upstairs and look around. Ooh, cherry tree.
A cutting from Maya's memorial tree. We're planning to give it to Sophie. If she ever comes back.
I hope she doesn't. Letter.
Yasmin has been through hell in the last year. Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but still.
Alright, let's see. Moses, thank you for your card. My time at Caledon didn't end quite as I might have hoped, but I know that the school is in capable hands. I remember when Safia first met you, and how excited she was to make such a bright new friend. I hope that, wherever she is now, she knows how lucky she is to have friends like you and Maxine. Fondly, Yasmin. She gone.
Aw, May's at the vet. I was
May
in the mood for
Jemison.
another staring contest.
Mae Jemison is at the vet. Possible respiratory infection. Oh, she will return soon. No, you may not spend class time writing her get well soon notes. Turtle?
You really understand how I'm feeling right now. Turtle strapped to a rocket booster.
That's something. Movies?
Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that.
And then mural.
When I, split reality in two and then mashed it back together, it wasn't exactly seamless. I offered to help him finish it, but Moses likes the reminder that all those crazy memories really happened.
Okay. Well, let's head on down and do some rewind. Oh, wait. Let's look over here. Let me check his desk.
Sophie's been radio
yeah.
silent for almost a year. I wish we knew where she was.
Oh, it's been like a full year. I didn't even realize that. Let's see, flowers?
Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close for that long?
Hey, boo. Hope you're enjoying your favorite season. Sorry I can't visit until Thanksgiving, but until then, enjoy the flowers. Love, Tony. How sweet. Too bad he keeps ditching Moses.
Moses is so passionate about physics. But as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens.
Alright. Okay, I'm here. Sorry.
You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment. Time to fire up my rewind powers so I can grab that index card before Moses rips it.
Hold on, I saw this.
I'm 90% sure that Harold isn't real. Moses just made up a fake grad student to get an office all to himself.
Moses, you have the run of this entire lab. Please leave me my little fiefdom? Hold on. It does say fiefdom? What's a fiefdom? Please leave me my little fiefdom. This humble desk and computer. I'll be back in 2 weeks, and I would love if there weren't any simulations running on this machine when I get back. Okay. Alright, let's rewind. Oh, I didn't mean this. Oh, hell yeah!
I was really worried when Moses said I should practice my powers.
Give that to me.
Yoink.
Welcome back.
There's nothing on it.
Formidable fellow.
That is the evil sword master Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst.
Okay, hold on. Press control to quickly undo Max's last action. But first I gotta find out how he died. Let's see.
A high school girl? The plot thickens. But
Says,
what's her name?
Swordmaster Frostbite has plans for world domination, and nothing can stop him until a bookish high school girl learns that she is the reincarnation of an ancient samurai warrior. With her 2 best friends, Hana Ishihara and Izumi, our hero must find the courage to face Swordmaster Frostbite and save the world. But how can she prevail? After all, she is no true samurai. But how did he die? Hold on. What is this whiteboard? Oh, it's like different things that we can do. Rewinding, 5 minutes or less. Rewinding with objects, small changes. Avoid photo jumping. Large changes made in the past. Alright, hold on. Let me go upstairs. Oh, I missed this. Kettle!
Moses' secret contraband kettle out in the open?
Yep.
Here she is. But what's your name, young lady?
I thought he said how did... Okay, maybe I got the question wrong. What's that say? Mina?
Mina Hiramatsu. If I make it through this weekend, I promise to marathon your work with Moses.
Alright, I'm pressing control to rewind everything. Now I'm gonna go run back down there. Mina Hiramatsu.
Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Mina Hiramatsu.
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct! Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
But it's locked. Get Moses what is locked in the cabinet. What does that have to do with rewind powers? Man. Which cabinet? This one?
If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear.
Okay.
No instructions, just a locked door.
Screwdriver.
Haven't had to break into something for a while. But it's probably just like stealing a bike.
So am I gonna go in, grab it, and then go back? He's not even just gonna give us the key.
Love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Really? Rewind yourself and don't break it.
It's never simple in the time dojo.
Can I not break it? Can I open it gently? Come on, bitch! Skip it.
Okay, I'm probably not going to develop hand-eye coordination in the next few minutes. Need another plan.
Okay.
Is Moses trying to cheer me up?
Alright. Let's see. Let's see. What can I do? Other than just grab it? Do I have to put something soft? What's this? It's a telescope. Look. You got something like a pillow? Oh, of course you do. Ew, he probably farts into this damn thing.
Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
Okay, why'd she snort like that? Alright, skip. I won't skip it then. There we go. Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so we have the mug. And then what do we go back? What is the little bubbles next to me? Wants me to... What do I do? Give?
Max, you have to unbust the door.
I don't know how.
Fixing it wasn't part of the test?
I think you know that it was.
So, how do I keep the object in my hand, but then also rewind all of this shit? Let's see. But now the cup isn't... Is the cup still in my hand? See, that doesn't make sense. I don't know, maybe it's been a long time since I've played the first one. I don't remember ever being able to, like, take objects with you and shit. Let's... Oh god, now I'm stuck in some weird spiral. Alright, stop. How do I get out of this? Okay. Now give it to him?
Thanks. I'll put the kettle on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
On the X, okay. Alright, put the kettle on. Okay, I gotta get used to this, guys. Alright, we're here.
Probably not a buried treasure, but you never know.
Alright.
Alright, I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses.
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
It lights on fire sometimes?
Ah!
Okay, so rewind.
Moses, unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Guess I'll have to do this myself.
When you rewind, you stay in the same spot. Useless to be in the right place at the right time. When you rewind, you stay in the same spot.
Moses, unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Moses, unplug the kettle!
Am I down there? No.
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Moses, unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that. Max, why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa. And I was just gonna let it spark. Thank you, teleporting Max. What?
You started the fire.
Before. We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust.
Oh.
I just got back and I'm already changing things.
That's fascinating. Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today. Let's debrief when you're ready.
Interesting. Okay, so if I'm rewinding something... I guess this isn't anything to rewind because he's just standing there. I'll have to keep testing it out, and then I can move around the room? Okay. Let's talk to him.
Please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her. You're right, though. Consider this her official retirement party.
How are you feeling about the disaster I just dropped into your lap?
Still processing. But I'm glad we still have a chance to do something. How do you feel?
I know my powers are, well, powerful. But that doesn't mean they're dependable. This could end badly. What if it was a mistake to come back here? What if I just make everything worse?
I know there are risks. There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos. But our testing has proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
The school isn't a mug. What if I can't change it?
But this? Going back into a photo? Trying to stop a major catastrophe? This is where the bad shit starts happening.
We won't try to change everything. But if we figure out where and how the fire starts, we might be able to change the thing that matters. Let's take stock. What do we know for sure? What leads do we have?
Okay.
The only thing we know for sure is that my powers are going to complicate things. They always do.
Maybe this time is different? We can't stay locked in the past.
Like I can help it. Every time a new disaster strikes, it always brings me back to the first disaster.
Chloe, in the school bathroom.
Yes.
Yeah. I tried so hard to save her. And the one thing I learned is that you can't save everyone.
I'm sorry about Chloe.
And now we could lose a Loretta, or a Reggie, or a you. How are you so calm?
Because things are different. You're an adult with better control of your powers. And you have a brilliant physicist friend who wants to help.
That I do.
Yeah, this is a lot easier since we have, like, a smart friend who actually knows we have powers. That's so nice. I mean, Chloe knew we had powers too, but she was a little chaotic.
So, who would have a motive to burn down Caledon? I saw signs of a protest, but I'm not sure what it was about.
We haven't heard from Safi since she left.
Moses. No way. I didn't see any sign of her.
Safi's a shapeshifter. She was furious with her mom and with Caledon.
Makes sense.
Could it be her?
No or no?
I still don't think Safi would burn down the school. At least not on purpose.
At least not the Safi we thought we knew.
That being said, one thing we know about Safi is that she gets reckless when she's angry.
Would she burn down a whole school, though?
Vin and Amanda could help us. Vin knows everything about Caledon, and Amanda knows everything about Lakeport. Too bad I can't tell them why I'm asking. They'd never believe me.
Because of the storm amnesia?
We need a better name. That sounds like a disease you get in a fantasy novel.
Whoa, you
Storm
turned down
amnesia?
cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory loss.
Sometimes I wish everyone still remembered.
They don't remember the
two
storm?
timelines and everything with Safi and me having powers and...
You could remind them. You reminded me when I started forgetting.
He started forgetting. Okay, this is a lot, man.
I was selfish. It was so scary when all their memories started fading.
Oh.
I couldn't stand the thought of being alone with everything again.
Understandable. But why me?
Because you're my best
I knew
friend.
you could handle it. But most people aren't you. It's better if they don't know.
Even Amanda?
Especially Amanda. Dating a time traveler is not for everyone. Every conversation ended with, "Did you rewind that?" Every argument started with, "Don't rewind this."
I get where she's coming from.
Yeah, I get it.
It's easy to imagine how someone with your powers could be manipulative.
I get it too. But it did hurt when she forgot about my powers and got so much happier. I couldn't remind her. I couldn't be the reason she got so anxious again. But then I really was lying to her, and I couldn't live with that either.
She still makes eyes at you and the turtle. Any regrets?
Sometimes.
Amanda is amazing. If there was a way to be honest about my powers and make her happy, I'd love to find it. So, how do we stop a fire before it starts? Oh, right. My class starts in 15 minutes. I should cancel.
No. Don't make any changes you don't have to. If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
You know, I saw something in class last time. Reggie took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Secret society. Shady calls with the Abraxas president. It could be something. Text me if you learn anything. I'm gonna steal another whiteboard from engineering. Promise me you'll do whatever you can this weekend. To stop the fire. To save people if it breaks out. Anything. I know there are consequences to using your powers, but inaction has consequences too. Whatever happens, I need us to know that we did everything we could.
I think I need that too.
Have a good class.
The game is afoot. Okay. From here on out, it is time for you to find enough evidence to pinpoint the source of the fire. Remember to look everywhere for clues. Okay. The game is afoot. It's very interesting that they decided to start the game right before all this shit, you know, happened. But she keeps talking about, oh yeah, we had hot chocolate, and I heard about your promotion, and, or whatever it was. I heard about the job offer. Vin took a phone call in my class. It's very interesting that they decided to skip all of that when they could have given us like an hour long of like her day maybe, where we meet Moses, we go teach our class, you know, and then it skips forward to coming back from our trip, and that's when everything happens. I almost wonder if they did have all that and then they decided to take it out because maybe it got too long. I don't know. It's interesting because she keeps talking about all these things that, like, we obviously don't remember because we weren't there. All right, the game is afoot. It is time. Caledon Beach.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Crazy day. Crazy day.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend? I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
Why, are you gonna start a fire?
Actually, there's been a change of plans. The trip has been postponed.
I'm sorry, Max. Professional setbacks are always tough. Give yourself time to grieve, okay?
Okay, thanks. Thank you.
Thanks, Loretta. Now, let's get to today's lesson. So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place, dynamic structure, light, balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there, your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes and colors. But today, I want you to see something else entirely. I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful element a photographer can pursue. Yet it's the one thing a photograph can never really have.
Calling Jeanette, calling Loretta, calling Reggie. Who the fuck is Jeanette? Let's call on her.
Jeanette, what do you think? Secrets.
Secrets?
Whoa. Deep.
That's a good guess. But I'm thinking of life.
Secrets?
Human life, specifically. It's all around us. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I know it is for me. But when I turn my camera on one person and focus on trying to see them, really see them, I can feel a connection happen through the camera. So, look out there again. Find someone you don't know, someone who grabs your attention, someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today? Go take their picture.
Are we getting
Come on,
consent
don't make us
first?
do that.
Strangers, isn't that dangerous?
Yeah.
Be reasonable, Max.
Now I remember. I got the same reaction the last time I lived through this day, and the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help. All right, you artsy introverts. I, your fearless leader, shall go first. Observe.
I have to pick somebody?
Hey, sorry to bother you. My name's Max. I'm a photographer.
Pretty sure this is how serial killers find their victims. Because what the hell? If someone comes over to me and they're like, hey, can I take your picture? I'm gonna say, hell no! Get away from me!
I can see that, Max.
I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation. Shoot. So, why was I selected for this demonstration?
You looked intimidating. You looked intriguing.
You seemed lost in your book, as if the rest of the world wasn't here. I find that kind of focus exciting.
Exciting, am I? But there's a flaw in your plan? Now that we've started talking, whatever you were trying to capture before must surely be gone.
You're right. The camera changes things. That's why I tell my students, you're not capturing reality. You're composing it.
My nerdy physicist friend tells me that's called the observer effect. Particles jumping around just from being looked at.
I have one of those too. Something about her suddenly feels very familiar.
Oh, is it Safi in another body? I don't know. I don't like it. She's giving me the Safi eyes. She's creeping me out. Who holds a book like that?
Well, did you capture my essence?
I guess so.
Did my intrigue translate through the camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me.
Oh, she thinks it's Safi? That's funny. Never got your name.
But I never got your name.
It was so nice to meet you, Max. I hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students. I almost forgot about them.
Yeah, and she goes.
Everything okay? That looked intense.
It was one of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken.
I wonder if I was supposed to do the double exposure thing, and maybe you would see Safi in the frame or whatever? I don't know.
Now go. Spread out. Find your subject. I'll be around if you need me. Was that really Safi? With a shapeshifter, you never know for sure. But if she's really back, hiding herself on campus days before a massive fire, that is alarming. Either way, she's gone now. I need to use this time to check in with my students and see if they know anything that could help me understand this fire.
Okay, learn about the fire while helping
Reggie
students.
is the president of Abraxas, which is seemingly connected to the fire. And I know Loretta is somehow too. I need to talk to both of them.
We got a cute little gnome. Does that count as a collectible? No? I guess not. Oh, we got Loretta talking someone's ear off over there. Our little cameras here. Anyway.
I remember helping 3 students last time.
Alright. Just want to look around. Yeah, if Safi's just on campus, then maybe she started the fire. I don't fucking know.
I have to stay by my class.
Why? This place is so beautiful. I'm sorry if there's a lot of frame drops. The game did just come out yesterday, and I feel like when I run around, the frame drops a little bit. So I am sorry about that, if you guys notice.
This was not a safe area to walk for months after the storm.
Gargoyle.
Lots of falling debris.
Oh, I like your pants, sir. You're kind of cute.
I think Loretta had a hard time getting a good photo of a student. I should see if she needs any help.
Yeah, the game's like barely giving me 60 frames per second. I'm getting like barely 50 at this point. I don't know if it's because I'm outside and there's just so much going on. Look at all these fucking gnomes.
Chloe tried to get me into D&D. It seemed fun, but I could never make it through the rules without getting a headache.
Someone just left their fucking lunch over here?
Loretta always knows more than she should. Which, in this case, is a good thing. I think he was one of Ven's minions, back when he was still in charge of Abraxas.
Hey, Loretta. How's your assignment going?
Terrible. This guy's giving me nothing.
It's like that sometimes. Have you done anything to put him at ease?
I don't want him at ease. I want him to tell me about the drama at Abraxas. He's a senior member. He must know what Reggie's hiding.
Not the assignment, not your podcast.
This is class, Loretta. Not your podcast.
Fine. I got his photo and not an ounce of dirt for my podcast. Is there anything else?
Campus March, Abraxas.
Kind of a weird question, but are you planning any sort of march on campus?
That is a weird question. What are you driving at?
It's just rumor I'm looking into. Humor me.
No. I'm not planning any march, parade, procession, or any other kind of organized walking.
Alright.
Understood.
Sure. You look suspicious.
You've been digging pretty deep into Abraxas for your podcast. Any developments?
Are you trying to get a sneak peek of my next episode?
That, and I have some reasons to be concerned about them myself.
Well, let me just say, I'm following a lead that could blow the top off Abraxas and its administration.
Oh, really?
But you'll have to listen to the next ep.
Damn. That's some teaser. Illuminating as always, Loretta.
That's me, shining a light in the dark for those who can't see.
Are you still taking my picture? I have to get to jazz practice.
Cool it, Thelonious. We'll be done soon.
Who else could use my help?
Alright, let's go see. Who's over here? Is that Reggie over here?
Didn't Reggie have a hard time figuring out how to ask someone to take their photo?
Yeah, creeping
Maybe
around.
I can help.
Oh, let me look around here. Oh, I can take a picture of this. Hi, guys. I'm not even gonna ask for consent.
Everyone's used to me and my camera by now.
Well, sure.
Whatever graffiti was here before, clearly someone wanted it gone right away.
Big thing of garbage and this weirdo. Who you talking to? You don't even have a headphone in, sir. You're creeping me out.
Need to find Reggie and Jeanette.
I want to look around. Oh my god, that is the coolest snail statue I ever did see. It's probably the only snail statue I've ever seen.
I could run really fast too. I just don't want to.
Sure you can. Sit? Are we gonna go sit on the snail? She's so awkward.
First it was artist in residence. Now it's instructor. If I keep going like this, soon it'll be Professor Caulfield.
Not if you get fired.
Oh, God. I always try to point my camera at whatever scares me the most. In high school, it was myself. Then it was being alone. Now, given my history, I guess there's nothing scarier than being an authority figure. But instead of hiding behind the camera, now I have to step in front of it.
That's a crazy statue.
Despite everything, I love it. I love the students. I love this place. And I will not let it burn down if I can stop it.
Hell yeah, girl. Hell yeah. Yeah, you sit on that snail and you save this school. And now let's get up and go do some business. Ooh, that song was good. Alright. Where did Reggie go? He's over here. I'm coming, Reggie. You know who I really miss? The creepy janitor from our college, or what the hell was it? What's the school called? The school in Arcadia Bay? I love that creepy janitor. I miss him. Little preppy student.
Reggie does have a type. Is it weird that I know that about one of my students?
I don't know.
Hey, Reggie. Find a subject yet?
Yeah, you could say that. Oh, don't stare!
Okay.
He's a guy I see at the gym. Spotted him a few times, but he's still very much a stranger. I was hoping maybe...
Break the ice, not a pickup tool. Go break the ice.
This camera is the best icebreaker there is. Trust me.
Yeah? Okay. Here it goes.
Just pokes him.
Hey, I'm in a photo class. We have to take a picture of somebody. So I was wondering, can I take a picture of you? No, but it's a thing I have to do for class, so I don't really have a choice, but no, for sure. No, I'm into that, for sure. Hey, no issues here. I'm a safe guy. It's good. You have a good one. I'm gonna put that away. Okay. Oh.
What happened?
Total rejection. He said he doesn't believe in analog media.
Okay.
Then I finger gunned him. Oh, God, I can never show my face in that gym again.
Sorry, Reggie.
Okay. So we can rewind, right? Let's rewind all the way to there, and then speak.
Hey, Reggie. Find a subject yet?
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay, so it says skip. Let's click. Break the ice, not a pickup tool. Should I try a different option?
It's a camera, Reggie, not a pickup tool. Your dating life does not hinge on a photograph.
That actually helps.
Okay.
A lot, thanks. Okay. I'm going in.
Go on in there. No finger guns. Can we tell him that?
Hey, I'm in a photo class. We have to take a picture of somebody.
Oh, God.
So I was wondering, can I take a picture of you?
This isn't working.
No, but it's a thing I have to do for...
Okay, it says skip. Alright. Hold on. Let's go all the way back. And let me go talk to him, maybe? Yeah.
Hello there.
What's up?
I don't believe in analog media.
I have this talent where I can guess any student's major. I believe yours is contemporary ceramics?
What? Way off. I'm in communications.
I was not expecting the accent.
So much for that special power.
Why does everybody have a southern accent?
Thanks anyway. Hello there.
I miss this power so much.
I have this talent where I can guess any student's major.
Why is she still saying contemporary ceramics?
Is contemporary ceramics?
She knows his major.
What?
That's the whole
Way
point.
off. I'm in communications.
That's the whole point of skipping behind.
So
Hold on. Do I go to him or something and say it now?
Hey, Reggie. Let me guess. You're working up the courage to ask that student to take his photo?
Yeah. Good guess.
Little tip. He's a communications major, so communicate about communication.
Okay.
Communications. That could work.
Go get him, Tiger.
Thanks, Max. Going in.
God. Maybe I should have asked him where he's from.
Hi. I'm Reggie.
I guess it worked.
Super teacher strikes again. Maybe I should have been teaching with Rewind all along. I hate the idea of snooping on my students, but I wonder if there are any Abraxas secrets that could help stop this fire. I probably have time to help one more student.
Okay, I will do that, but am I supposed to look at this?
Oh, this is a weird party.
Party prep. Wine fountain. Oh, shit. I need one in my house. Finish playlist. Set up speakers. Boxed wine! Oh my god. Did they know I was going to be playing this? Is that for me? Is that for me? Boxed wine. Solo cups, masks, caps, eggs, skulls, 100 candles, assorted pumpkins.
Oh, Reggie. Why is Owen so interested in Abraxas?
That's interesting. Owen meeting prep. So the principal is interested in Abraxas. Be respectful but firm. Hall of Secrets does not exist. Inspection will continue as planned. Must be allowed to reoccupy in 4 weeks. Per court order, convince Loretta to stop podcast. Owen meeting notes. Must give access to Hall of Secrets. Inspection may be halted. Will never reoccupy the house. Going to be demolished. Oh wow, so he's like, absolutely not. May commit to new Abraxas housing contingent on my cooperation. Do you want to be remembered as the president who ended Abraxas? Fuck. Might be able to stop Loretta's podcast. Oh god. He wants the podcast to stop too. Why does he want to do all this? You almost wonder if Safi is pretending to be the principal. Now, every time I hear that fucking guy speak, I want to know, like, is it Safi pretending to be him, right? Because he had a liking for Moses, which Safi did, but she hates Max right now. Which might be why she wants to get her fired, you know? Who do I have to go help? Jeanette? Podcast flyer. Is that Moses? Episode 63, Astronomy. Oh, I can listen to it? Alright, guys. Strap in, strap in. We're listening.
Our telescope is a Meade 16-inch Schmidt case-grain model with an advanced coma-free optical system. In astronomy, we have a little joke that it's not the size of the telescope, but the parallax motion of the celestial ocean.
That's what she said.
Sorry, is that joke appropriate? You can cut it out, right?
Please, tell us more about the telescope.
Sure. Well, any Schmidt case-grain telescope is going to feature a moving mirror focuser. Now, there are two main issues with that system: image shift and mirror flop.
Fascinating.
Of
What
course,
is that?
a nebula filter is a must, even in Vermont. And for planetary imaging, I always have my bar low ready to swap in. As we like to joke in astronomy, bar low lenses set the bar high for planetary astrophotography.
Delightful. Thank you, Moses Murphy, for sharing your extensive knowledge of astronomy and, most importantly, your deep, slumberous voice.
Oh, well...
It's a go-to-sleep podcast.
And that will conclude another episode of ASMR PhD. I hope that all of you are fast asleep, dreaming of twinkling stars and swirling nebulae. Good night.
Wait, what kind of podcast is this?
Oh, that's funny. That's why she picked him. He's gonna bore everybody to sleep. That squirrel is on a mission. Alrighty. Let's see. I haven't even hit half of this place yet. Says she has time to help one more student, so if I'm gonna look around, I should do that first. Oh my god, this gnomes are everywhere.
This is where the brunt of the storm hit on campus. Apparently, the damage was way worse in town. Looks like Caledon has a new artist in residence.
Beautiful. We're just gonna take a little trip around. See
Probably
what
time
we
to
can.
help one more student.
Let's see here. It's a cool looking statue. Wow. Yeah, I want to take all the pictures I can. Hello. Oh, it's so cute. I love you.
Squirrels, the unofficial mascot of every college campus.
I wonder...
Squirrels, the unofficial mascot of every college campus.
Alright, let's see. So, there is another one out here. Squirrel, so not quite Nevermore, so it's gonna be, a crow or something I have to take a picture of?
Amanda is performing tonight. Last time, I had to be on the road and couldn't make it. But tonight...
I didn't realize I had text messages. Hold on. Same to you. Hey, you free this Friday? I was talking to my new bartender. Da-da-da-da-da. Wait, this Friday I can't come. Okay. I'm reworking a joke for tonight. What's funnier, the magician or the birthday magician? Can I get any more context? No way! I know you can't come tonight, but you're gonna see me perform someday. No spoilers. In that case, the magician sounds punchier. Besides, I assume all magicians do birthdays anyway. Thank you. Okay, keep prepping for your fancy New York trip. Don't forget to pack a cigarette holder. Cigarette holder? Or a reticule, whatever that is. You know art world so well. And then we have Moses. I'm still processing everything we just talked through, but I want you to know how glad I am that you've given us a chance to change something. We'll figure this out together. Okay, you're amazing, and I'm so glad that we're friends. And also, I think I just saw Safi. Oh? Oh, wow. That's a surprising new variable. You didn't see her the last time you taught this class? No. I changed one tiny thing about how I introduced the subject, and there she was. I see. I know. I'm a butterfly with very big wings. I have to get back to class. Just thought you should know. Alright. Alright, guys. We have been recording for over 2 hours. I am gonna try and help the next student. Keep looking around here, obviously.
Need to find Jeanette.
I'm not in a rush, but we are past the 2-hour point, so we should get closer to the end.
Half the time, the students don't want to figure out how to fix the issue themselves. They just want me to do it.
Camera's
All
broken.
seems fine to me.
I gotta study
Wonder
for
if
chem
it's
lab.
just jammed. Maybe it just needs the tried and true smack.
Smack it.
Well, that's one way to take a photo. Not bad for an accidental portrait.
Are you just gonna leave it there?
That was an unexpected photo. Been looking to take one of these for a bit. And to think, the camera was broken.
Okay, let's just leave it there. Oh my god, look at those buns of steel. Jesus. Wow. Okay, we have an acting student over here.
I always thought Chloe would have been a great actor if she wanted to be. But after Rachel, she gave it up for good.
She was a great actress. in that play that we saw her in. Kinda.
All those affected by the storm may participate with care in this act of rebuilding and resilience.
Beautiful.
I think I count.
You guys playing over here? That Dungeons and Dragons type game.
Who else did I help last time?
Oh my god, I will get there. I want to find the next collectible. It said Nevermore or something. I'm looking for like maybe a crow? Not quite Nevermore. Emergency box.
Yes, hello. Please tell the fire department to be ready for a blazing inferno Sunday night. Just a gut feeling. Perfect. Why does Caledon's new slogan read like a personal threat? President Teller is all in on his Caledon 2.0 plan. Personally, I'm a fan of the current original Caledon.
Squirrel.
Ah, the banner-tailed gray squirrel, aka Cirrus carolinensis.
So cute.
One of the many fascinating things you pick up while going on a hike. Jeanette was trying to take a photo that conveyed a lot of emotion.
Is that her?
I should check on her.
Oh, she's here. Okay. She's right here. Hold on. I want to look for that collectible. But I think I've been everywhere now, because I just made it back to the snail. Oh, over here! I knew it was a crow! Fucking knew it.
Probably time to help one more student.
I knew it was fucking crows.
No judgment. I don't like to share my fries either.
Alright, did I get all the collectibles here? I'm assuming, because there's no more slots. Alright, alright. I like it. Let's go help her. Hello.
Hey, Jeanette. How did your assignment go?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
Okay. Vulnerable and fragile. Like her skin wrinkles.
There's a fragile vulnerability here that's quite beautiful.
No, you don't get it. I was trying to break composition to create a sense of tension and drama. Damn it!
Okay. Well, you're wrong.
Jeanette, let me see that photo.
Well, okay.
Oh. Full of tension and drama.
Wow. I love how you break the rule of thirds and short-size your subject. The imbalance is so tense and dramatic.
Oh my god, thank you. That was exactly my intention.
I'm giving you an F.
Just do me a favor. Try the assignment again, but focus more on your subject than your camera.
Sure. Thanks again, Max.
I should make my way back to where class started.
Oh, I can also speak to... Oh, it's Professor Maya.
Hey, Professor Maya. Thanks for posing for Jeanette.
It's Ratty now, Max. And it's my pleasure.
Congratulations. Okay. Let's head back. Let's head back to the statue. I think I've clicked on everything I wanted to, at least.
I'm not advocating for tarring and feathering Owen just yet. But this statue does make me think about it. I wonder what Chloe would make of Professor Caulfield. She'd probably blow out an orbital nerve from rolling her eyes. It's almost the anniversary of when she died. Every year, I feel her presence grow stronger. But this year, it almost feels real.
You don't get it. This Fremont House shit isn't a joke. If word got out...
Did you start the fire?
Is there some connection to the fire?
You go listen in on that conversation.
How can I hear more without Reggie noticing?
I don't know. Put something in one of the gnomes and put it up close to him. Optional eavesdrop on his call. Oh, that's what we're doing, okay? Hold on, let me go to my journal. Will Moses think I did the right thing? Okay. Wait, I did read that. Alright. Reggie is a good kid, but he's a terrible liar. He seemed a little on edge in the last week, but I thought it was regular school stress. He's the president of a secret society that is very publicly fighting with Caledon's president. He's the president? I thought Vin was the president. Maybe not. I don't think Reggie ever wanted to be in charge of Abraxas. He kind of just fell into it when Diamond left school so abruptly. Okay. Now he looks like he hasn't slept in a week, and he's taking furtive calls during class. Not the typical behavior of my star pupil. I need to find Fremont House, and I need to learn what Reggie knows. And I need to figure out why the hell Safi is here. Okay. Cool, cool. How am I gonna do this? How are we gonna eavesdrop? Maybe I could sit here? No?
He's not gonna say anything else now that he knows I'm around.
Okay. So... What the fuck are you doing over here, Loretta? You got the scoop?
Moses told me to keep an ear out for anything unusual. Maybe I can eavesdrop on Reggie without him noticing.
Ah! Max! You scared me.
Are you spying? Oh, I pressed the wrong one.
Scared you? You're the one spying.
Look, I'm investigating Abraxas. Their president is having a secretive conversation. With this shotgun mic, I can hear everything. Loretta, come on, Max. I heard you asking around about them. If you want to listen in, just say the word.
I want to. Give me one of your headphones.
Respectfully, I don't think you get it. This shit with the Fremont House isn't a joke. If word got out, it's not just a house to us. We have history there. Our lore, our memories, our... No, I wasn't gonna say secrets. I told you, there is no hall of secrets. You sound like Loretta. You're asking me to do something very risky. If I stick my neck out, what's in it for me? Okay. We'll talk tomorrow then.
Do I really want Loretta knowing that I snooped with her?
I guess not. Alright, I didn't snoop, but I do have the scoop. Alright, let's end this.
Great work today, everyone! Drop your assignments off in my mailbox before Monday.
What the hell?
Maxine, what a pleasure to see your face.
And yours too. I didn't know you were back. This campus has not felt the same without you.
Yes. Well, a lot has happened in the last 9 months. Tell me, how have you been, Professor Caulfield?
Putting out fires.
The teaching is a joy. It's all the other stuff that I struggle with.
A common lament, I'm afraid. I'm sure the shift to President Teller has been challenging. Owen and I have different ideas for Caledon, but he is a good man.
Not really.
The main idea we seem to disagree on is whether I should have a job.
Don't worry. Now that I've taken on a more active role in the Board of Regents, I can ensure that Owen does not push you out.
Good.
That's a major relief.
Good. Because I have something to ask you. It is about Safia. We haven't spoken in many months. It has caused me tremendous pain.
I'm so sorry, Yasmin.
I know Safia has her reasons. There is still so much about that night on the Overlook that I do not understand. I sometimes feel the storm was not natural. It was a manifestation.
What do you want me to say about that? That's the trauma. Oh my god, the lagginess? Jesus. I believe so too.
I feel the same way. I wish I were able to explain more about that night, but I can't.
It feels good to be able to talk to you about it, though. I feel we are bonded in some sense. Still, for months afterwards, Safia would at least answer the occasional message, or I would see her on social media. But now she's gone completely dark. Maxine, I sense that Safia may be in some terrible danger. Perhaps it is to herself. Perhaps it is to others. I don't know. If I could only know that she was okay, if I could only... Excuse me.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. But I see that now. I'll be brief. Professor Caulfield, thank you for our private interaction earlier. I'm hoping that my appearance in your class can remain in private.
It is Safi, okay.
Of course. You're welcome to audit my class and keep your photography to yourself.
That's why you're top prof. See you later, Professor.
One of your students? I feel like I've met her before.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, sorry. She's going through a tough time.
Maxine, I beg you. Please tell me if you know anything about Safi.
Oh, I forgot we had to make, like, actual choices in this game. What do we say? I really like Yasmin. I don't want to lie to her. I also doubt that any of the choices in this fucking game actually matter at this point. So I'm gonna say I saw her.
I saw her around campus just now. Briefly, though.
Safia's here? Now? What did she say to you?
She definitely didn't want anyone to see her. She was sort of hiding in plain sight.
I see. Nevertheless, I am so relieved.
Please, don't let Safi know I told you.
Of course. Of course. Thank you, Maxine. You are a true friend. I will not forget it. I hope to see you around a lot more.
What's so funny, in the last game, I thought she was gonna end up being the villain.
Yasmin was distraught about Safi. But Safi clearly didn't want me to tell her mom. This could turn out real bad.
I don't care. I don't like Safi.
I hated choosing between keeping Safi's secret or keeping Yasmin's trust.
That's fine. I don't think the choice is gonna matter all that much.
So much going on. Abraxas, whatever Fremont means. And Safi. She's back. No time to dwell on it all now. It's Amanda's open mic benefit at the Snapping Turtle tonight. Last time I left for my trip and missed it. From this point on, my reality will become completely different from the one I lived before. Hopefully, I can learn something.
The Snapping Turtle.
What a beautiful voice. Thank you. Next, we're gonna keep the party going with a couple of sonnets. Come on up.
This one is called Lessons in Scarcity.
Okay.
Time to see if I can find any information on the fire. And enjoy the show while I'm here.
Alright guys, we are going to stop for today. Alright, well I hope you guys enjoyed this long one today. I really am enjoying myself actually. I'm liking this one better than the last game, but then again, it's all of the same characters just in a new kind of way. So we definitely needed the last game to get to this point, but I'm enjoying this. I am. I really like that we have our rewind powers back. That really just does something for me. The fact that Chloe is even in the game is incredible. I'm enjoying myself a lot, and I hope you guys are too. Once again, I am sorry that I killed off Chloe, and that I made the choices that I did, but once again, this is why we watch videos like this on YouTube, you know, to see other people's choices. And my choices apparently are very different from many other people's choices. So I hope you still watch the whole playthrough because you'll get to see something a little bit different. And I definitely need to play this again so I can go the romance Chloe route, just to see what that's like as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.